Hey, and welcome back to my channel, Danny Be Knowing. So, if you are new here, you're not new here, and you're like, wait a minute, this isn't a Thursday Tea with Danny. It is not. I'm deciding to start a Zodiac series. So, every month I'm going to be giving some oversight for all the Zodiac signs. And sometimes it can be quick messages, or sometimes it can be a real in-depth one because that's just what Spirit said was needed in that moment. All right. So once again, my name is Danny, and I am a psychic medium intuitive. And so I love to give readings for the collective. If you're new here, I do have Thursday weekly teas that come out called Thursday Teas with Danny, where I'm giving you all the hot ass tea on politics, celebrity, and the collective. And there I just love to get in depth discussing certain things that are affecting us as a whole. So if you are looking for further other videos, I got it for you. I have inside videos on the housing market, economy, big tech. There's been a lot of things I've been talking about in that reading that has been playing out. Okay, so if you don't have to get ready and you want to stay ready, I would check out my content. um, so this first session that I'm starting with the first signs are Scorpios. First of all, happy Scorpio season and happy birthday, y'all. I really hope you're enjoying your season so far, and let's see what comes up. So before I get started, I do have to do a couple house cleaning things. I am a psychic medium with her books open. If you're like, Danny's lit, I like her energy, girl knows what she's talking about. It's hitting a little too close to home. You can book with me right here, www.danielleclack.com. There I also have testimonials from clients. You can also go to my social media where I'm always posting feedback that I'm getting and just all the other things. I do pick card readings in my stories sometimes, or I just do like random little insight collective overall readings. Just a little quick card here and there. And another thing you need to know about me, I don't use tarot to do my readings. I do like to mix in oracle cards and stuff in other decks, but the main form of reading is playing cards. Okay? So before I get started, if you're new here, you're like, wait a minute, yeah. All right, Scorpios. So let's see what's been going on with you. Let's tap into this energy. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Let's see what insight that we can get. That way you can stay ready. You don't have to get ready. Ancestral Spirit has to make family. I invite you to join the session. System channel. A message for our Scorpios. Scorpios. Let's see. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Some of y'all are at a crossroads, having to make certain decisions that you really don't have to make because that means you have to move. And you're a fixed sign, so a lot of you are having some real big struggles. Or it's just been some delays when it comes to money. I'm seeing new job prospects supposed to be coming in. You possibly have people you're taking care of, and you're really hoping for there to be a break coming in. Hold on. I'll tell you the cards that I'm pulling in a sec. Let me just get to it. I almost started in my head, but I had to bring it in. So first we got is this Three of Diamonds. So that's what I mentioned about having to possibly take care of other people, or you are waiting for confirmation from someone that you know in regards to some work, a job, or whatever, and it's feeling like it ain't coming through. I got this Eight of Diamonds here, so it's telling me is there some deep rooted issues that comes with money, so you're probably getting triggered. Maybe you have to use savings for something, so now your bank account's not looking like it usually does, and that's scary for you. Or maybe I'm just seeing hands out. So a lot of us have probably been helping out people a lot more. We have been needing to kind of assist. It's been really hard out here, so it's calling for some people to have to step up more, and it's really causing issues within their households. So I'm seeing that this Five of Hearts, it's been some struggles saying no. It's been some struggles having to navigate our boundaries when it comes to people giving things. And I see it's like not just money, maybe it's giving up our time and we're losing money. Maybe you have a business, maybe you have to been calling out shifts or something, or you're not able to go to work because there's this issue here, but it's like, I need this as well. And we got this Queen of Spades. So it's showing me that it could be a dominant figure in your life or someone that you have to work with that has been maybe a blockade. This could be different for everyone. So please take what resonates and how it resonates. I'm just seeing arguments. So maybe whoever you're living with, maybe you live with a mother, sister, or a partner, significant other, and it's been having to do some learning curves here. Hmm. Or some of y'all have to set boundaries with this person, and it's been a constant thing. Like I'm seeing, like sometimes every like it could be every other week, every month, around the same time. It's like this constant issue, and doing that little bit of placating and just like kind of just like letting it go or whatever has not been working because this person has been continuously coming back causing hell. And now you're starting to learn, like, okay, we got this nine of diamonds here. There needs to be boundaries here. Maybe this person is expecting you um, to just pay fully for something without their help, even though they say, like, oh, I got it, or this happened. Maybe they've been lying about certain things when it comes to money. So there's been something here where your boundaries have been very much messed with. And you're realizing, okay, I have to start standing up in it. I'm gonna have to start saying something, or just being like, hey, no more of this. And if you need this, we're gonna have to do this. This is how it's gonna have to be asked. I just see we've been trying to keep the peace, and the peace ain't been keeping. We got Eight of Spades here, so it's been very deep rooted issues coming up in these arguments, in these conversations. And we got an Ace of Diamonds. This makes me happy because, like I said, I was seeing delays, or maybe you're waiting for some information when it comes to money, when it comes to a new opportunity, maybe a new job or a raise or something. I see that coming into terms along November, so you might have that door open, or there might actually be more progressive conversation happening in regards to like, you know, shit. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, I see you guys tapping like your watch, and it's like, I'm waiting, and I'm impatient. So where is it? What's going on? Like, and Scorpio's a little paranoid. So you're probably a little paranoid. Like, is it meant to happen? Is it going to happen? Like, I've just been like thinking no, it's going to happen. Or like some of you are waiting for someone to call or something to give some information. Yeah. A lot of you are waiting on other people to provide things, and that's kind of been like a trigger for you because it's like I have to entrust that these other people are really going to pull through, and that's really hard for me. Like, I love them, I care for them, I'll do whatever for them, but it's really hard for me to put trust in other people to get things done for me because you probably have never gotten shown up for in that way. So a lot of things that happen right now are calling for your trust and faith. And with trust and faith, it's really believing in the unseen. And I know, like, but it really is believing in the unseen. Because some of y'all have very strong intuitions. Some of y'all that are watching this are very psychic. Some of y'all watching this are very intuitive. And you know it. You're sighing right now. You're on your eyes. Like, but it's true. Jack of Spades. Some of us might be getting tested this month just by other people. We might be getting very irritated. It makes sense what this eclipse is going on. It's not the time for you to fuck around and find out. Okay? When you start to spot like, okay, this is a lesson, this is the devil playing in my face, walk away. Walk away. I know it's like I was just telling you about boundaries, but that is with a person you know. That is with someone like that has been needing to be talked to for you to stand up for yourself. That's different. This is for like coworkers, people that you deal with that you really don't like that much, but like they go out of their way to do things that you have to come across. I'll fuck around and find out. Just some things are really going to call for you to be like set it straight if it's a boundary issue, if it's something that can really be discussed. But if they're just like nitpicking or if they're doing things that are just your skin, don't fall into it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. It's not. All right, let's see what else is coming up for Scorpio placements. Also, I did not say this at the beginning. This can go for any Scorpio placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever. If we have heavy Scorpio placements in your chart, all the things, right? I'll make sure to say that in my other zodiac videos. You will learn. Yeah, we got this 10 of clubs. So some of you have been having endings, a lot of endings, and you're waiting for these new beginnings. Let's get some clarity on these endings. Can I get some insight on these endings? Some detail. It could be a job ending. It could be It could definitely be friendship endings or business relationships or relationships in general having an ending. Maybe there are people that we have been building something with. Because I'm not. Hold on. I was gonna say I'm not gonna love, but it could be love, or it could be friends that you have very deep relationships with, even family members. That's probably what this queen is. You probably have to cut off the elder, or you're really thinking of it. Some of you guys have really been thinking of probably cutting off people or letting some people go, or probably changing the dynamic. Maybe this person is someone we called all the time, someone we always spoke to. Now we're like, I don't think they're like that person in my life anymore, and yeah. So I'm seeing some of y'all going through some transformations when it comes to relationships. You're doing some shuffling, some moving around. You've probably been doing some I'm seeing like someone a magnifying glass. You've probably been looking really closely at everything. And now you're starting to like clean out your closet. You're starting to make some decisions. Or you will be, mainly during November. This could be a really good month for you to feel pushed forward to take some leaps, to have some conversations. Oh, I'm also seeing here some of y'all have probably been because we got half up, half down. So some of you guys have probably just been kind of incognito. You've been hidden. You haven't really been out here or present much. So now you know that there's some balance that needs to be done in connections or relationships with people. And so you're probably about to have like those deep conversations. What I'm hearing from spirit is take a little sleep of faith. If you're like, oh, I really want to talk to them, or I really want to let them know what's going on, I want to give them insight, do that. You're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to move. Enough people have been moving towards you, as you know. Like, who do you think you are? Get up. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to meet people halfway, and that's what I'm seeing. It's like some of us are like, I'm gonna meet them all the way when they come here. I know what I'm gonna do, but do they know what you gonna do? It's a two-way street of trust. Okay. So I do see that coming into play. So relationship themes, having to communicate, having to be fully expressive, stepping into boundaries. I see that being a real big focus this month, because some of y'all are about to get tested out the wazoo. Some of y'all are about to like get asked for favors you shouldn't be doing. You're gonna probably be doing it. You're gonna recognize the lesson. This is a very big test of boundaries. Like, the holidays are coming up. We're about to be around family and stuff. It's a very big test of boundaries. Okay, let's pull a music card. I kind of just like jumped into your shit, but was fun. I enjoyed that. Let's get a music card. So I like using Jalyssa's Messages deck from the music cards, and this is actually I'm going to be using for the preview to get sun energy. And I like to use it as like a sun, like a seal, like it confirms. But let's see what else we can get. Let's fill y'all message. Scorpio, you might be pretty forgetful this month, so keeping a to-do list every day. I'm very big on that. Having your to-do list, taking time out to plan your days or just your week in general. Now, I saw ADHD flash. So some of you could have ADHD that's watching this. So you're probably like, that sounds great, but that's really hard for someone like me to keep up. What I'm seeing here is maybe you have to play with something different, probably. Like every week, like maybe one week you feel like, I'm pulling pen and paper. And so you do just a general weekly list instead of the daily. Or like put it on your board, maybe a whiteboard. But they want you to implement different things if you do have ADHD. So you don't have to just stay using the same thing, but maybe set up something to where you like record things for yourself, or if you can sit there and do like 5 things that we want to make sure we get done this month, right? 5 things. So it doesn't have to be daily, weekly, but there needs to be some type of intentional organization going. Okay. Oh, some of y'all are in love. We got Jagged Edge, Let's Get Married. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this, but I'm gonna be real and say what's on my heart. Let's take this chance and make this love feel relevant. Didn't you know I loved you from the start? Yeah. When I think about all these years we put in this relationship, who knew we'd make it this far? When I think about where would I be if we were to just fall apart, I just can't stand the thoughts of leaving you. Let's just get married. So some of you are probably newly engaged. You could be thinking of engagement, want to get engaged. I'm also seeing here like, let's just do it. So this is also, it's kind of giving let's do it, like a lot of like fire energy, like Aries, because Scorpio, you're not moving. That's a lot of the gist I'm getting of it. Like you want to move, you have these plans, but Spirit is like, we need Scorpio to start, walking. We need them to start crawling. We need to start doing something, because some of y'all are really just kind of like stuck. And some of you guys have been having confirmations that it's okay to move forward with something, that you should be making this leap of faith, because he's saying, when I think about all these years we put into this relationship, so some of you guys could have put years into your career. Go ahead and apply to those high level jobs. If your current job don't want to promote you, somebody will. Period. Some of you guys could be wanting to take a relationship or something to the next level. Talk it out. Like, like do it. That's like the energy, and like you gotta have to make those moves, or come down the line like that choice is not gonna be there anymore, and that will be a regret. Because some of you guys are kind of stuck like, oh, what if I regret? You're gonna regret it, period, if you don't make that move, if you don't like move forward, Part of life is tackling those fears. Part of life is sometimes making choices that, okay, like, that was the best choice, but I did it and I tried it, and now I can go this other route. I know we want things to be perfect. We want to make sure that we're kind of like just doing things right, but sometimes we just never know until we open that door. So let's get married by Jagged Edge. So listen to it. Could be more messages in there. Because like I said, I read these music cards so different, because some of y'all were not expecting for it to go there, right? But intuitively. All right. Let's get some ancestral messages, and then we'll close out. All right. And some messages for Scorpio. I just saw an older woman. Some of you guys could have a grandmother that passed, or there's an elder that you're close to, could be an aunt. You know, I'm also seeing some sweet potato pie. Someone likes corn. And it's like in a soup or something with tortillas and like some green onions and stuff. So it's like it's a whole situation there. Latina. And I wish I knew more Japanese Asian dishes, but I also see that. So some of you, your elders, the women elders in your family are calling for you to go in the kitchen. Men, women, however you identify. There is a lot of magic that happens in the kitchen. There's a lot of culture. There's a lot of information that gets passed down. I'll tell you this. Back in 2019, I decided, like, for the first time to make like a New Year's Eve dinner, like greens, black eyed peas, cornbread, mac and cheese, all these things. And I was very nervous about making the greens. And I remember just getting very deep visions of ancestors making the greens and plantations in different places. But you can get so much info and insight being in the kitchen. And I say this as someone who needs to be in the kitchen too. So, they probably tell my ass, like, get your ass in there. But I know, like, groceries are expensive and everything, but, like, do some, like, little cooking things that make you happy. Did your grandma like to make this little quick dish that she loved to get to the kids after school? Make it. How are you gonna feel, Sometimes that's the best ways for them to really feel very connected and close to you. Some of you guys are looking for that closeness, or even thinking of just in terms of that. But yeah, you should probably use the Scorpio season to like make some moves and like do a little cooking in the kitchen. A lot of insight, a lot of wisdom. Okay, have a few that fell out. Multiple streams of income are coming your way. Okay. So like I said, some of you guys have been waiting for some things, some opportunities. They're coming your way. They're coming. We got kings and queens are not bothered by the pages of the courts. What I tell y'all asses, don't fuck around and find out this month. It ain't worth it. Don't do it. Because kings and queens are not bothered by the pages on the court. So these people that are bothering you, they are two. Okay, they're what do we call them? I was gonna say unbothered, but no, they are non-existent. They ain't here. They don't matter. And we have it's okay if you thought you were over it, but it hits you all over again. Sorry, my nose. It's just my channel. Healing is a process. So remember, healing's not linear. It's levels to it. You could have been healed from one part of something and discover some other things you need to heal from. So be very kind to yourself during the Scorpio season. Like for me, it's been calling for rest. It's been calling for me to really like slow things down. So pay attention to your body. Pay attention to just how you're feeling, where your mind is at. Have you been like has your mind kind of erased and thinking of other things and not what's at hand? Are you supposed to be doing yoga, but instead you're thinking about I need to clean the kitchen, I gotta scrub this, I gotta make sure the kids, So slow down. Be very kind to yourself. All right, Scorpio, that is all I got for you. Happy Scorpio season, baby. Continue being amazing and have a great day. Also, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Bye.